And Joe. So let's do 2K.
Can't believe how many North Beverly hats I saw today. Man. Front running high school team is crazy.
Yo, that's what happens when you win 8 straight titles and you're the most exclusive private school on the north side of Chicago, man.
5 assistant coaches. Full time. That means they've been scouting you for months.
Guess I'm gonna have to just go in there and do my thing, you know what I mean?
Stop playing, MP. You want to win, bro?
Of course I want to win. What you
You're
doing?
past the rock. Are you on a whole other level than everybody else? I get that. But we can shoot. All right, especially if we're wide open and they're throwing doubles at you with their all-star recruits, man.
Yo, Patrick, ever since you got to Plainview, you've been telling me to take over. Prove to this guy that I'm an NBA player. And now we're on the biggest stage and you sitting here to tell me to play timid? You scared? You nervous? What's up, man?
Man, it's North Beverly. Can't lose to those guys.
Why? Because you play with half of them on your club league team?
It's not the players, man. Players are in the same condition we in on scholarship. I'm talking about the fans. I can't stand the fans, man. They've been getting everything handed down to them their entire lives, man. And they swear it's because they're better than you.
Yeah, that's true. Meanwhile, somebody from Plainview can work twice as hard as them, and they'll never, ever get the same opportunity. I hear you.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But yo, you want to hear something even crazier? One of the biggest donors at North Beverly is the guy who shut down the garment factory. And my grandfather, he worked there for 37 years, bro. 37 years, Patrick.
Man. If you force those shots, you're going to lose, man. The stock's going to drop. Who's left for me to lose?
Well, this man is the thing, man. How about you just worry about knocking down your shots tomorrow, and then we'll talk about it, all right?
That's my problem.
All right, then. Playing you. All right, man, let's get out of here, bro.
And let's go down to the floor as they get ready to announce the starting lineups.
For your Plainview Panthers, at our forward, number 50, Red
What the fuck? Who the fuck is Patrick Wells?
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining our coverage of the Illinois State High School Championship. What a matchup we have between the North Beverly Bearcats and the Plainview Panthers. Greg, what kind of matchup do you expect tonight?
Well, Joe, most fans expect North Beverly to once again take home the championship. But one thing we've learned throughout this tournament, we cannot count out MG and the campus.
Part of that against MG is the way he can dominate the game. But North Beverly has a complete roster.
And the Bearcats are the king of the crowd when it comes to high school talent. They have the depth. But we'll see if anyone can match up and slow down MG. James Marcia is a talented leader who can play at the next level. A 6'10" and 240 pounds, small is not what comes to mind for this small forward.
Oh, no, not at all, Danny. It's noticeable how tall he is. And it's unusual to see that kind of mass on a high school wing. But again, that's the benefit of international recruiting in the North Beverly Ultra.
Yeah, I mean, Perchowski is known more for his shooting.
Should get outside that.
Permanent go outside. Here's Coffin. The kick out to Marcia. No good on the triple. From deep, it's MG. And the rebound goes to the Bearcats. Dishes to Marcia. Now just a minute played here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. Gets the free to fall.
Let's talk about Danny Coffin for a moment. The Bearcats power forward loves to play left.
He's got a real pack mentality too. So when the shot goes up, Coffin is really always in the picture and he's either boxing out or snagging those boards himself for easy second chance focus. Now here is Zerduko. MP, no good. Outside, Day. Pass to Germanenko. Outside, Marcia. Coffin with it. Fires for three. Knocked away. Wells. Back to MD. And the jump by MD. And the hit home. The win is energy in this building. And now here's Marcia. He's started by Perchowski. Coffin sets the screen. And James Marcia good for three.
And you hate to call him a one-man show, but it fits the bill for MG and Plainview.
They win and lose as a team, but MG is at the center of it all. He's the best player the school has ever had and has put them on his back for this finals run. Now here's Germanenko. Passes to Coffin. To the paint. Marcia. Yes, and it's Danny Coffin with the assist that time.
Well, at 6'10", 240 pounds, Marcia is difficult to stop when he gets that kind of positioning.
Well, outside. Perchowski, guarded by Marcia. Wells with it. There's MP. There's the triple. And Patrick Wells with the three.
We know Patrick Wells loves to keep the ball pretty short with his luck. He's good at it.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the inside, Coffin. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. And when you watch Germanenko on the court for your Beverly. He's just the closest they get to this level.
He's the smallest starter for the Bearcats, but he's sort of like this conductor of a larger-than-life Bearcat orchestra. He moves the symphony, and he collects the assists from the Giants of North Beverly.
Pass to Bishop. Out to the left wing. Marcita. He's headed by Petrunski. Marcita, that's good.
You guys already know Marcia is big, but he's also been working really hard to become more skilled, too.
From deep, it's empty. It's hauled in by Cawthon. The Bearcats trail. Here's Germanenko, guarded by Wells. A nice shot by Germanenko.
And the defense is bluffing. They just can't seem to shut him down.
On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Jay. MP, no good.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end. Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
Here's Germanenko. And James and Jericho with the block.
And the Jericho lost when shooters try to challenge him. And he embraces going after the blocks.
Well, it's outside. MP outside. That's the three fly.
What?
Doesn't go that time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. North Beverly on top. Welcome back, everyone. We're here at the United. Making a switch here. Plainview calls the timeout. North Beverly leads. And something to note between these two schools, Plainview has never beaten North Beverly.
I have to build on facts like that? Yeah, I'm not sure I would ever bring that up in the locker room or make the sole point to fire up the squad, but either way, staying undefeated over another team can be a real challenge on that end.
And here's North Beverly. Pitches to shoot. Bishop with the screen from past the arc. Shoot, no good. And we're here in the second quarter. And here under 2.5 minutes played. Here's MP. And a big bounce off the rim, but it slips right in.
What kind of move with his teammates? And a good dance partner there. MP keeps the ball and finds a way to score on that pick and roll.
Pass to Bishop. Outside, Marcita. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Throwing the whistle with a lot of contact there. And Ben Bishop, the big man for the Bearcats, 7+ feet in the middle. Hard to miss out on the floor.
Yeah, sticking out on the floor with his height. The mobility is the only question mark for him. He moves like he's 50 years old and drives a minivan, but man, when he gets in a position, he's a load to deal with.
Ties it up.
What a sweet looking triple by MP. 3 points for the 5-star recruit.
Outside, Day. Last Lonagru outside. Germanenko dishes to Marcita. Shoots over Petrunski. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim and in.
This is why this Bearcats team loves Germanenko, a relentless player who relishes feeding his teammates.
Jericho, a screen. From deep, it's empty. And another three for Plainview.
He's not going to miss any of those, if any. Now he's got that much room. Well, no doubt, and he is a legend for Plainview already. Likely to be the first graduate to have ever seen the NBA.
And for someone who's never seen him, MP's athleticism is something special. He's got great basketball IQ, and you can see the potential ooze out of him. This is just the start of what can be a decorated career.
Again, it's James Marcita. Obviously, he's got that 6'10" size, and when he's rolling, it's nearly impossible to stop him.
From deep, it's MP. The rebound by left coast. Outside, Marcita. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Plainview. About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Vidirko, a screen. And here's MP on the outside.
I'm just not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep. It just is not working for him.
Outside, Morcida. Fires the three. Drains the triple. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. North Beverly on top. They lead this one by 4. And with the teams headed to the locker room, we'll step aside. Back shortly with the third quarter. And we're back. Illinois State Championship second half action about to restart. The Panthers trailing this one. And it might be intimidating for some of these players, playing in such a hollow ground here at the United Center.
I think it's safe to substitute the might for what it definitely does. It's bigger than the sights, the sound, everything. It's a dream come true for many of these players.
Germanenko outside. Dishes to Marcida. Bishop. Vidirko covering. Here's Gang. 5 on the clock. To the right side. Kenny Coffin for 3. Combo grabs the board.
And most days, that looking his shot, I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not for the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they get.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played so far. Germanenko outside. Coffin. Outside, Marcida. Coffin sets the screen. Three-pointer. And James Marcida good for 3.
Coach Riley Altman has North Beverly prepared to play this game as if it's on their own home court.
Oh, Coach Altman is a living legend. He's the most decorated high school coach in Illinois State history. What's great about him is he doesn't want his players to be overwhelmed by the environment. He wants them to stay focused and in the game plan.
Stay down on that shot fake and here's the D. Once the D has you in the air, the rest is easy.
And the second free throw is good. 90 seconds into the second half now. Now here's Germanenko. Defense right on him. Outside, Marcida. Bay. But they recover it. He steps back. Germanenko. And it's good for 2.
Germanenko does have good size at the 1, but his skills are just as impressive. Nice touch from the floater.
And Wells has transferred to Plainview before the season. He's been a huge part of their success.
Wells knows how to shoot, something you can always use more of. Likely won't make that jump to the college level though, but he's a great high school player and a really solid 1-2 punch with MP.
Coffin on the outside. On the wing, James Marcida. Block at 6. On the wing, Javar Day. And it's Patrick Wells with the rebound. Kish, Katama.
Especially for a sport that Panthers coaches and fans have for granted. They're working weekly on building his vertical and physical abilities.
Substitution for the Panthers. Substitution for the Panthers.
Now Williams, guarded by Gibson. Outside, shoot. There's a screen by Lee. Launches a 3. 2, no good. So it's Plainview now. 2-point game. MP outside. For 3, Todd Gibson.
Come on, man.
Williams with the rebound.
A chance here to hold on for the final possession.
Yeah, but off the clock, let's get a good look.
Here's Lee. Now on the shot. We got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That defense side, sometimes all you need to do is stop.
This is about you have to do your work early to deny anyone getting that low position.
MP outside. The 3-ball. No good there. And points are coming in bunches as we wrap up quarter four. It's been a very good one thus far. North Beverly. Final quarter of play just ahead. The Illinois State Championship on the line. And of course, high school basketball around Chicago as competitive as it gets.
There's a legacy here. Yeah, players are chasing the shadow in the shape of the number 23. And it envelops every court in this city. Basketball could be a ticket, could be the opportunity of a lifetime for these athletes.
Let's go for two.
The team does a good job of getting it in close.
And here's MP on the outside. North Beverly pulls it in. Ball's knocked loose. MP with the steal. It's Dillard outside. Pass to Little. And here's Gibson. On the wing, it's MP. Covered by Splitter. 2 on the clock. The shot no good by Gibson.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw off the shot there.
Here's August Splitter with the 3. And the crowd will miss.
Yes, Mark. A lot of colleges have their eyes on this state championship and never top recruits.
Oh, if you're a fan of basketball, this is a game to watch. A handful of these players might even make their way to the NBA. But MP, he's the most highly touted athlete out on the floor. And almost all of North Beverly's roster will play college ball somewhere.
Threw open halftime. It was easy. The best of effort wasn't there. Here's the result. A different look for North Beverly. Here's Wells. Here's MP. Passes to Wells. Now MP, guarded by Day. Beyond the arc. And Patrick Wells with the 3.
Making a big difference from long range tonight. That was a huge shot right there.
They've got time. I think if you stretch your defense like you have been with those 3-point shots, that lead could go away in a hurry.
Here's Bermanetto. Another shot. The kick out today.
And the next foul will put them in the bonus.
So they'll try to draw the next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy free
He misses the free throw.
I'm told by his teammates and scouts, Jabbar Day is a true student of shot mechanics. He's a guy that loves watching breakdowns with great shooters and is constantly trying to put up shots in the gym.
North Beverly leads. Knocks it loose. Pass to Germanenko. Coffin. Here's Day. Day with the ball.
What an athletic play by Jabbar Day. The Bearcat getting up and attacking the rim.
Wells, guarded by Day. MP outside. Wells, the 3 is up. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 or 6 to start the game.
Wells with a tiny score. You feel the game shifting right in front of us, guys.
Bishop with the screen. And now here's Garcia. He's guarded by Pertumsky. Bishop to Garcia. Before the shoot. No fadeaway. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Looking to end his whole spell. He throws it down.
He says he's through the huge mode. His reputation keeps continuing to rise at times just like this. And we're seeing something very promising unfolding up.
Outside, Garcia. Takes the 3. Good for number 9 falls. And he's down on the first 12.
It's James Marcia, larger than life, under the bright lights of this championship game. He is locked in.
Now Wells. Launches it. And Garcia with the board.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hosting up those bonehead threes like that. Pass to Germanenko.
And now they decide to intentionally grab.
You can't get the first one shot. Tough on the net. Imagine being in the point guard where a team of just running giants. That's Germanenko's own on this team. The Eddie Lowe team is good for the after victory.
And that's an intentional foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he goes 2 of 2 at the line.
And it's an 8-point game.
Impossible for them to come back now. Too much work to do, not enough time to do it.
And he goes to the intentional foul. He drops the first one. And now increase the lead to 6. And he cannot convert the second. That one misses.
I'm running low here. Must score quickly and then probably foul. From deep to 17. Rebound by Marcia. A defense. Nothing to worry about out there with his shooter. Just can't seem to dial it up the back. He doesn't hit the first. That was one he really wanted. He's got one more though. And he ends up taking the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's empty. No good on the quick three. That's tipped. And that's going to do it. North Beverly is